What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming to you for Friday, the 18th of October, late night or early morning, excuse me. It's about 2 a.m. and I've only been home for about an hour and a half from the office. It's been a wild day. Um, just to let everybody know, not having the live show on Thursday was not my intention. The conference call with Patrick ran over by almost an hour, and then I had to back that up with another one and then straight to a lunch meeting. So it just was not in the cards. I never do a live show on Fridays, but what I am going to do is I've already shifted some things around, and I'm getting a bunch of my normal day-to-day operations for plays and all that stuff done tonight. I've been on it since 9 p.m. working on nothing but Friday's card, and I've shifted two morning things that I needed to do to the late afternoon hours. It's going to suck because I'm going to have to do another day kind of like yesterday where it's 5:30 a.m. to nonstop until 2 a.m. again. But it's okay because it'll buy me about an hour and a half of free time where I can get that live that live show done for the NFL. So we will have it 10:15 Eastern time. Make sure you tune into that. We'll get all the NFL stuff done just like we did for college football on Wednesday. So let's get into a recap for Thursday, and we'll get you on a free play and get you out of here. And it was another great day, as most are. And let's see what we got. So, as everybody knows, the free play, I was going to give you one in the NHL yesterday, and I changed it to the Houston Astros Yankees over 8 runs. I gave you all my reasons why. Go back and watch the video. All of my reasons why all came through as to why that game went over, and it went over with ease. Now, about 11 a.m., excuse me, yesterday morning, that line went from 8 to 8.5, and I started getting a lot of emails, people saying, hey, do I play it? Do I not play it? I said, absolutely play it. I said, this game is going to go over that 8. If it goes over the 8, you're going to be sitting at 9. No need to buy anything on a total like that and pay, ridiculous juice or anything. So a nice free play winner. That was a premium play on my card. And so we'll stick with MLB there. We did take the Houston Astros on the money line as an underdog, plus 125. That's a nice winner. Houston's all but got it, man. They've all but got it. And hopefully you guys watched the video from yesterday where I gave you a look-ahead free play with Verlander and Paxton on the mound for Game 5, plus 120, underdog in favor of the Astros. That play still stands, and unless something drastic changes, at the very least, it will be a premium play. So make sure if you haven't, the line is still the same now, but I'm telling you, overnight, this line is going to come down, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if the Astros are favored by lunchtime, because had it been a close game and the Astros won by 1 or 2, it would maybe not so much. But the fact that they royally, anally assaulted the New York Yankees, I'm telling you right now, there is going to be money flooding in on the Astros. And even if it didn't, the odds makers aren't stupid. They're not going to shoot themselves in the foot on this game. So get on that. So a 2-0 day in the MLB. NFL, we did drop our play in the NFL. We had the over 48. And I'm not saying if Patrick Mahomes wouldn't have come out that it would have gone over, but it damn sure was leaning that way. I mean, the first half was doing all that it needed to and some. Patrick was playing better. I don't know, man. It was just the second half, it was just kind of like, what do you say? Neither team went out there and played anywhere near their full potential. Both defenses weren't even playing that great, but it was still a bunch of 3-and-outs, had some turnovers. So it is what it is. We dropped it, but I do think had Patrick Mahomes stayed in the game, I think at the very least he'd have got that team in the end zone 2 more times through, for the duration of the game. So, but we'll take the loss. No big deal. Getting to NCAA football, have one play. Louisiana Lafayette, Arkansas State, under 69 points. Some people probably got it at 68.5 if they waited till closer to game time to play it, because I did get a few emails asking about it, and I said, play it. I do not think that this game gets over 60, and it did not. It was never in doubt. Easy winner there. And then we get into the NHL. Another great day. Let's start off with the 2 losers that we had, because we did have 2 losers in the NHL. We had an underdog play, New York Rangers plus 110 on the money line. It was a good game to start with. I actually had that one on the TV at the office, and it was. And then come third period, New Jersey kind of separated themselves. And then when I was just praying to God that they pulled the goalie out of the net, even though I wanted New York to win, just as badly, if not more, I wanted the goalie to be pulled and it to go over the total. Get into that in a second. So we lost that one, and then we lose the Nashville Predators minus 115. They got their asses kicked by Arizona. I haven't got to watch that game yet. I have it recorded so I can go back and watch it later this morning because both of those teams have games that I have circled for this weekend. So I need to watch that game, take some notes, as well as see if those will be games that I'll play this weekend. So I don't really know what to say about the game yet. I just know that they got their asses kicked. So it is what it is. So those are our two losses. But then the winners, we had the New York Rangers, New Jersey Devils over 6.5. That's why I was so happy about that goalie getting pulled. Because once he did there, I didn't care who scored, but I knew somebody was going to. So the over was a nice winner. We had the Buffalo Sabres as an underdog on the money line, a nice 3-0 shutout. And then we had the Montreal Canadiens, a little bit chalky, minus 155, but a 4-0 shutout and a top play winner. Guys, another top play. I'm not going to sit here and brag and say I'm the best at anything, but you cannot deny that top plays are flat out unstoppable, as they are all the time. Yeah, we'll lose a couple here and there, but then what do? If you're on a top play month alone, you're not going to find any better. So another winning day in the NHL, another top play winner. That puts us at what for the year? That puts us at 26-7 on the year overall for NHL, which is that's 75%, guys. Where are you gonna find that at? And that puts us at 4-0 overall in the NHL this year in top plays. 100% undefeated in NHL top plays. So a 2-0 sweep in the MLB. A 3-2 day in the NHL with a top play winner, so profitable there. 0-1 in the NFL, and then 1-0 in the college football action. So 6-3 with another top play winner. It's another winning day and another day of great profit, especially with the top play winner. So there's your recap. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We don't really have like a promo or anything for Friday, but what I am going to do is because before the NHL season started, because everybody knows that's a $1,500 season. And the early bird special was get it for a third of the price, get it for $500. And had a bunch of people sign up. They are absolutely loving life. And I can't even get to all the emails I get every day for people thanking me for what I do in baseball and hockey every single day. I'm going to go back to $500 for Friday. So you have your chance on Friday until midnight to get it for $500. Guys, we're just getting started in the NHL. We're only 3 weeks into the season. And we've already gone out there and had over 30 plays, hitting 75% undefeated in top plays. If you don't want it, no problem. No harm, no foul, guys. But don't say that I didn't tell you so when you come back to me a month from now going, hey, wish I'd have done that. I told you so. But I guess there's your little promo. Other than that, if you want 3 days of all plays, premium and daily top play in all sports, $50. $99 will get you 7 days. All the same details apply. $3.99 will get you a month of plays. All same details apply. You just want the daily top play every day. It's $25. Winner get the next day free. And then, as I told you earlier in the week, we were going to have a big top play this weekend. I had 2 circled, and they are still circled. And both of these games will be played by me. If I end up having, if one of them, because I'm waiting on just one bit of information. And the thing is, I've got the information. I just want confirmation. If I get it, we're going to have a play of the year in football. So all I'm going to say is football. That's it. And if we do that, then what was going to, because if that doesn't come through, then I still will have a play of the week, and then the latter will be the daily top play. So we will have a daily top play at the same time as we have a huge game, but we can have a play of the year, guys, and that's huge. I've only lost one play of the year ever in anything. Ever. So, better knock on some wood, but, I don't believe in stuff like that. I mean, I put in the work. I do the stuff. I know my shit, and we'll go out there and crush it no matter what we have. But stay on the lookout for that. And I think that's it, guys. Let's get into some free plays. And I'll tell you what I like. I really like this football card for Friday. To be honest with you, I can find multiple things that I like about all four of these games. We got Marshall at Florida Atlantic, Pitt at Syracuse, Ohio State at Northwestern, and UNLV at Fresno State. I like all these games. I really do. Or I like, things about all of these games. So I don't know what I want to give you as a free play. I really don't. I've already given you the Houston Astros. I gave you that yesterday. But I'm coming out here doing a video, so I got to give you something to go with that. So let's go over a couple of games, and I'll tell you where my head's at, and we'll just do some strong leans because I'm going to give you multiples. This is not a strong lean. This is a very slight lean, and if it changes, I'll let you know. But I don't know. At first glance, I kind of like Syracuse getting 3.5 at home as an underdog. Slight lean. Like that will not. I have no money on it. It will not go against my win-loss record. You do what you will with it. It's a slight lean for me. I tell you what I do like, though. In that game, the line opened up at 50.5, and it's up to 52. I think the line opened up too low. I think it should have opened up more like 54 to 55. But I think that that's kind of being overshadowed by what the teams have done so far this year. Neither one have a dynamic offense. Pitt's got a great defense. Syracuse has got some great defensive attributes to the team when they can go out there and play correctly. But here's what I see. Syracuse is not a fast-paced team. And that stems back 20 years. They never have been a fast-paced team. But if you ever notice, if they come into the Carrier Dome as an underdog against a team that might be better than them but not so far out of the realm that they couldn't beat them, what do? They come out fast as they possibly can to start the game. Hurry up offense, no huddle, run them and gun them, cram it down your throat. Try to wear you out as quickly as possible. So here's the thing. I think Syracuse will do that. And if they do, one of two things are going to happen. Either Pittsburgh's defense is going to absolutely shut them down, they're going to have no success, and it's going to be all she wrote from the start. Or if Syracuse can get success from the start, build on that momentum, maybe have the lead, that's going to take a slow-going Pitt offense because they like to run the ball, they like to control the clock, they like to burn clock, they like to find out, they like to find the sideline, which is that's the way they play, and they have success at it. But let Pitt go down early. You'll see Pitt trying to play fast pace as well so that they don't dig themselves into a hole and start running out of time. They'll try to come back, tie it up, and take the lead and do it fast. If that happens, this thing's going over 60 points, no doubt. So a lean on the over there. That's a lean. And I'll tell you another thing that I like. This UNLV Fresno State game. That total opened up at 55, and now it's down to 52.5. I think it's going the wrong way. I like the over here, and here's why. You have two players that kind of make up your team for UNLV. And it's at two key positions. I don't know how many of you guys really pay attention to like Mountain West ball or anything, but I'm telling you right now, you got your junior running back. What's his name? It's Charlie Williams? Yeah, Charlie Williams, who has like 600 rushing yards. He's got, I don't know, how many touchdowns. Let's look. I don't know how many touchdowns he's got. I think he's got 7 or 8. .598 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns. And then he gets led by junior quarterback, Mr. Amari Jones, and he's second on the team with like 210 rushing yards or something like that. He's got a couple of rushing touchdowns. And I'm going to tell you something, UNLV, they played very well against Vanderbilt, which isn't saying much. Vanderbilt sucks, but it's still, that's a whole different dynamic going from a Mountain West or any type of West Coast team at that caliber, like FBS level, to playing an SEC school, even if it is the worst SEC school out there, besides Tennessee. Um, they play. I mean, they hung with them, and they really, really, really challenged that team. So I'll be honest with you. Look at what UNLV is averaging on the year. Okay, and then we go back and now listen. Fresno State opened up at 13 and a half. They're at 14. That right there, that's justifiable for sure. I don't know that I'd play it, but let's go out there and look because I'm pretty sure that UNLV has the worst defense in all of FBS. We're about to find out. All right, they don't have the worst, but they have one of the worst. They're allowing 438 or 431 yards per game, 219 rushing yards, 220 something passing yards, um, and their defense only has 8 sacks and just 2 interceptions all season. So what does that mean? That means Fresno State, obviously very justifiable line at minus 2 touchdowns. Um, that means Fresno State's going to be able to do whatever they want to do on offense, whatever they want to do. They're going to be able to put up points. So for us to say that they're not going to go out there and put up 30 plus points, we'd be stupid to say so. And here's the other thing: look at what UNLV's done and averaged, and look at the shaky defense of Fresno State. They're a lot better than UNLV, but they're also not any type of team that you would say Fresno State's going to absolutely shut that team out, not allow them to score, hold them to field goals and 3-and-outs all game. UNLV is going to put 3 touchdowns on the board. They are. It may take them all game, but they're going to put, I shouldn't say 3, they're going to put a pair of touchdowns on the board guaranteed. I say 3 touchdowns at least. And if that's the case, if UNLV gets 3 touchdowns, this game is soaring into the 70s. Because we know Fresno State's going to put up the points. They just are. You're going up there against one of the worst defenses in all of Division I college football. Almost 500 yards a game. Oh, yeah. Fresno State's going to be able to run it. They're going to be able to go through the air. They're going to be able to shoot downfield for 40 yards at one rip just to fuck with them. Excuse my language. It wouldn't surprise me if Fresno State goes out there and puts up close to 50 themselves. And UNLV is going to score. So over 52.5, that's going to be your official free play, and then your lean is going to be on the over 52.5 in the Syracuse Pitt game. The slightest of slight leans on plus 3.5 with Pitt, and I also do really like I like this Marshall Florida Atlantic game, and I also like the Ohio State Northwestern game. I'm not going to dig into those. I will save that for maybe a potential free play on Twitter. If they don't make premium cuts. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at PicksChase. And any one of these that we didn't discuss that do not make the premium cut that I still like for fun money status, like, just true free play status, I'll throw it up on Twitter at some point tomorrow afternoon. But we got MLB tomorrow. We've got a nice slate of college football. We've got a nice slate of NHL. We may very well have a CFL play, so it's going to be a big Friday. So either join me for a 3-day, 7-day, or month package. Jump on the NHL season before it goes back up. Guys, don't spend $1,500 when you could spend a third of it. Let's go out there and have another huge day, guys, as we always do. I love you. Thank you so much for the support. If you need anything, let me know. I am trying to go through and get all emails answered that have not been answered for today, done tonight, but it's after 2. Been up since 5:30. I'll be up at 5:30 again. So I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a night, and then I'll be back at it early in the morning. Live show 10:15. Don't miss out. Love you guys. I will see you back for Saturday. Get ready for a big weekend. See you guys.